Welcome to hole number one of the World Champions Tournament. Now, we're playing here in the front tee. I'm going to show you a couple of shots here on hole number one. The first one in Headwind, about 2.2 bars of topspin and about half a bar of left spin. Setting up here with the Navigator and the Sniper from the absolute min line. And I'm going to play this one at 20% minimum distance. This is a tough hole to try to dial in with random wins in practice. It's difficult even in regular, consistent tournament wins. So this video is designed to give you a general guide to get through as many situations as possible and to give you an idea how to play these holes very, very close. We'll check this one out in Tailwind. Hole 2, this time with a bit of a tailwind. Now, I'm setting up in a very similar position, but this time we're at absolute maximum distance with that Navigator and a Goliath club this time. 3 bars of topspin, approximately half a bar of right spin here, and I did find to have a little bit of consistency from this position. You can certainly play some kind of a backspin shot directly over to that second playing surface, but for me, I found the best control with these shots, and I mean, Yongsan Gardens, pretty modern course. It's got a lot of great opportunities all throughout it, so a couple of the shots can be tough, a couple can be very, very easy, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So good luck on hole number one. Should be good here just to get it up there. Very, very close. Once again, as you can see, these techniques are going to yield us some great results. Hole number 2, our first par 5. I do like playing here on the left-hand side. 4.5 top, 2 bars of right spin, setting up with a Titan and an extra mile. Going to use max overpower in this situation. And typically, especially in a wind like this, I use a little bit of right curl. I would just call that, middle wall, something like that. Just a couple of clicks type of thing. The idea here with this play on the left-hand side is to set it up for a rough bump with the Sniper. So, you can certainly play here on the right side. I don't know if I said it or not. I'm not going to show multiple examples for every hole. I don't want this to be a 30-minute video. I want to get you in, get you ready, and get you out of here. So, second shot, like I said, with the Sniper, and we've got the fairway there if you just want to play with it, but this feels like such a rough bump opportunity for me. So I tried playing this one 1.5 bars of topspin, 0.5 bars of left spin, maybe closer to 1 bar there, and I'm going to make the adjustment here at 10% max. Now, I'd love to tell you that this is going to be an absolute perfect drop here on the Albie, and it's close. It's beautiful, and I do think this is the type of shot that I would be dialing in here if I was going to be playing pro. But for the World Champions Tournament, I'll be actually playing in the Master Division. I've already got the live stream scheduled, so if you're interested in checking those out, feel free to check the channel. Always free to click that reminder bell and just so you can get a chance to be there. I'm sorry I stream at a crazy time. Oh, so close here. I'll be showing you a few booms here right away. Hole number 3, I think this is actually quite an interesting par 4. Now, I set up here in a safe manner to give us a consistent thorn shot approach. I played on the right-hand side with the quarterback and a Titan ball. You're going to see I played 4 bars of backspin, 2 bars of left spin here, and, 3 to 4 bars of backspin, I should say. 3 to 4 bars of backspin. And you'll notice the clear ring. I have that on the right rough at max distance. Of course, the ring references will change depending on the level of quarterback that you use. So I have a consistent bag here in this account, and that's kind of what I've made this video with. Of course, you'll have to adjust according to your clubs, your balls, your skill level, but get that ball up here near the end of the fairway on the right-hand side, close to the water, and not into it, and it'll give you this lovely, straightforward shot with the thorn. Now, I think because of the water here, adding a little bit of a elevation difference, I found that I had to play this one at 25% mid-distance with about 2 bars of backspin. Now, that's just what I play with low-level thorns. I tend to play 2 bars of backspin. I get comfortable and familiar with that ball guide. If you've got a thorn 7 or something, get that tip of the ball guide to the pin type of thing, or maybe just through it here in a wind, such as a headwind or a bit of a crosswind. All in all, line it up nice and straight. Do hit perfect, and I think this is going to be a pretty must drop from pretty much the front tee all the time. Hole number 4, par 3, got the Goliath here and the Katana ball. Now, I think you could play this with a Navigator, but depending on the level of your clubs or what have you, this is just kind of the one I had in my bag. About 1.5 top, 1 bar of right spin, and as you can see, I'm just going to bounce over the bunker and go straight for the pin. This is what I meant at the beginning when I said there's a lot of opportunities coming up in the course. Like, this is one of those shots where it's going to be frustrating if you don't get the drop, especially if you take the time to sort of dial it in for your account. I think it's kind of one of these things where the new courses tend to have some excellent opportunities coupled with some excruciatingly difficult holes. So this one, bounce, roll it at the pin, should give you a very good look each and every time. Hole 5. Now, this one is an absolute must-drop in Rookie. You'll notice we're very close to getting it down to the green, and you can certainly find a setup here that'll work for you to get it to the green. I still have the Katana in from the last hole, but it works out just fine with this extra mile level 5, I think it is, level 6, excuse me, to set it up directly on the 3rd island, which is preferable because then it's just a matter of hitting that island and rolling it up towards the green. So 4.5 bars of topspin, 1 right with that EM6. I'm going to adjust 10% max here, and I'm not going to use any overpower, anything crazy. Just try to hit it perfect. Now, with that second shot, if you get things correct, at the very worst, you should leave yourself with like a wedge shot here. You definitely could put yourself in thorn position if you just kind of limped over, but no need for that. I think many players are going to try to be getting this one to the green. Second shot here, playing it with my favorite club, the Endbringer, and yes, even at level 2. I choose this club over the rapier. So put in the comments below, what do you play? I want to know. What is your favorite wedge, the Endbringer or the rapier or something else? Are you a bit of an outcast? I mean, I know I'm a bit of an oddball, but let us know. We want to know what's going on in this community of world champions. So clean little setup here. Don't forget to check the video description as well. I have a brand new video about how to play the Endbringer. So if you don't know about this club and the magic that it has around the green, you are doing yourself a disservice. Believe me, I put my heart and soul into that video for you so you can get these drops. Come on, baby, get in the hole. Hole number 6. Now, I would say this par 5 is the kind of hole that really benefits from having longer clubs. You could see on the right-hand side there, especially if I brought a Zerk. I'm just trying to be nice, guys. You could definitely stretch it out and play the right-hand side. I think you might even have a little bit better of an approach from there. However, even into a headwind here, I'm going to play the left-hand side, 4.5 top, 2 right, with this Titan and an extra mile. I'm going to give this one max overpower, and as you can see, at least a 0.8 balls of right curl, which with this club is actually max right curl. It's going to come in here very nicely, puts us down as far as we can reach without pulling out that power 5 ball, and it's still going to leave us a wood club to try to get it down to the green. The good thing is, from this position, it's still ugly. You know what I mean? So this is what I was saying. There's good opportunities and there's difficult holes. So in this kind of situation, I'm just looking to absolutely secure the eagle and make sure that I have a clean path down to the green. If you pull out that Zerk, if you have a higher level EM, maybe you've got an EM7 account, EM8, something like that, then right side all day. But sometimes here in Rookie, you kind of have to scramble. You got to use what you've got. And I know for many players watching this video, a Sniper 8 is like insane. Trust me, it doesn't take long. Just play for a couple of months, enjoy it, pop some chests from time to time, and before you know it, you're going to be putting yourself in all sorts of positions. So a couple bars at top, a couple bars of right, and, you're going to leave yourself a little green side eagle here. I did use, again, a bunch of right curl, 3/4 or more, to get that one to just kind of pop out into the short grass. All in good fun, especially if you considered bringing like a Zerk and a big topper on this hole. You could really get it down quite a bit further. So you always have to play with it. This is definitely a safe path, but one that I think is going to work for everyone nonetheless. Now, I know I only have the EM and the Sniper in the suggestions, but come on now, green side Endbringer, I believe in you. I know you don't even need to use the new video, but it's always good to be consistent, to be smart, and to get those drops. Hole number 7, I'll show you left and right here, but most people will pick right. If you bring a Titan and a quarterback on the left-hand side, I'm actually going to just lay it up to the end of this fairway. About 4 bars of backspin, 2 bars of right spin, and just to get it past the end of the rough on the right. Now, the reason I chose a quarterback is a nice accurate club. Even if you were to hit a baby great here or something, it should still put you in a great position. Now, I understand there's lots of plays to try to get it to the green on the right side. We're going to check out a decent look here in a moment, but I want you to be aware of how consistent and how approachable and safe the left-hand side complete be. Notice now, you have a clean view to the pin. And that is going to be with our favorite little short iron, the Thorn. A tiny bit more distance there, especially if you have a longer level Endbringer, and you could play a max Endbringer here. But minimum distance, I try to play it from, well, I play it up on the green here with 2 bars of backspin because that's just what I do with the Thorn all the time. There's definitely lots of different ways to play. I'm not saying this is the best way or the only way. It's just a way. It's a perspective. It's one free look at it, and you didn't have to use practice tokens to earn. So if you appreciate the video, if you're enjoying the content, if it's bringing you value, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we're always putting out the best Golf Clash content I possibly can, and I'm looking for your comments and your feedback to continue to get better. So little by little, we get in the hole. Hole 7, right side. This is probably what I would call the popular side, just because it's kind of cool. And look how close you can get it to the green. Of course, that little bumpity island does cause some trouble with low-level clubs and low-level balls here. And as you can see, I take a little minute to try to set this one up. I end up going about 2.5 bars of topspin, 2 bars of left spin, as you can see here, 2 to 2.5 top, maybe 2.2 or something we kind of settle on. Because the thing is, if you go too far, you're going to get it in the rough. And if something goes wrong on the drive, ask me how I know, you could end up in the sand there in front of the green. So I know it's enticing to put yourself in this wedge range because that's almost a guarantee of a drop, especially on a short, flat playing surface such as this. So this one comes in well, bounces onto the second green, hits 2 fringes, slows it down. It gives you a beautiful little look. So your call, just trying to give you all the possible plays here. And as you can see from this position, a tiny bit of a different outcome here. You can be putting here. You can get the par 4 hole-in-one here. And hey, drop the video on the Erelic Gaming Facebook group. I'd love to see the replays when you get the big drop. Hole number 8, don't be afraid to use some practice tokens here. I'm setting up with the Zerk and a big topper. We're pushing it pretty aggressively here, going right down the middle. So there we go. Max top spin here. We're going to push this one to max. And this one I had to practice and practice and practice and practice to finally find some degree of something that felt, I don't know, playable. The thing is, if you get it really far down the middle, you're still going to get on the green in 2. Even with a hazard club. I mean, as long as you've got a decent level 1. Maybe bring an Amazon here, you know, just to get the max power rough iron in your bag. But if you, oh, and I said max over power, excuse me, I meant push to max, but I didn't really use max over power here. So this is a controlled play to bounce it, clip the rough, and end up in the first little island here. I want to call it like a little island because there's a circle, but not max over power, excuse me. I wouldn't do that to you with the big topper. Second shot here with the Goliath, about 2 bars of backspin, 1 bar of left spin, and I'm trying to use that little rough patch there on the left as a little bit of a reference point. And I'm going to actually play this shot here at 15% mid distance. And you'll notice how nicely this one bounces on the green. I really love the playing surfaces here in the Yongsan Gardens course. I think they did a really beautiful job in pulling it together. So let me know what you think. I think it's awesome. I know we're looking for a new course. I know they signed a deal with the PGA Tour. We've had a few little bits and bobs, but where's the courses, baby? We want to see more. I want to play Pebble Beach. I want to play Augusta National with you guys. Come on, so close. Let's get one on hole number 9. All right, so hole number 9, strangely enough, is a par 3. I'm going to show you the rough bump as well as a backspin shot because I think it's important. Rough bump here, Navigator and a Goliath. I've got the Goliath level 5 here. Top of the yellow ring at the top of the rough, and I'm using 6 bars of top spin, 1 bar of right spin. I'm going to adjust this shot here 20% mid distance, and as you can see, I mean, as far as rough bumps go, I think this is going to be a very popular shot with people that probably have like Goliath 6 or 7 plus. But again, I'm showing you here with the 5 because I think it's going to be a shot that many people are still going to try and getting a look at it. I think it's going to be quite important. So get the idea here. Comes in not too bad. Needed maybe a little bit closer to 20 max on this attempt, but it's going to be one that just requires tweaking. Hole number 9, this is the backspin shot that I was talking about. 4 bars of backspin, 1 bar of backspin, and we're very close to 10% max here. However, if you have a backbone level 9 or 10, play it with 1 to 1. Now that's 6 back, 1 right. We're going to play 4 back, 1 right. You'll see how that ball guide looks very decent. And again, I actually had more consistency on this hole playing this backspin shot than I did with the rough bump. Again, it always comes down to the level of clubs, expertise, practice, consistency, and, in your execution. At the end of the day, guys, it's all in good fun. World Champions Tournament looks to be a good one, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you for being here and for subscribing, bringing the love and the positivity. Hope you get all the booms. Have a good one out there. Thanks for watching.